the topics, the time will be go on. Okay, so if possible, if you are interested, you can try disk management, Windows 10 disk management. I will tell how to do it. So go to my same thing only, my channel. Like, so like, if you are already subscribed, directly it will come. System slow or net is slow. Okay, yeah, here it is. Yeah, you can go to my playlist. Also, you can try in a playlist also, batch wise. Also, you will get it. So if you go to videos, lot of random videos are there. If you go to the playlist, recent batch is batch 13. You can see the 1000 are there currently. Okay, and another batch which is having more videos is batch 2 or batch 5, batch 2. Okay, so you can go to batch 2 or batch 13. Okay, you can go to batch 2 or batch 13. So you can find your Windows related practicals, like how to manage the disk management, okay, user management kind of stuff. Also you can find it, very file sharing, add printers. Okay, so how to deal with it, so then you can easily, playlist is very easy to manage. Okay, file systems, you can sign in options, add accounts, like this. Okay, I'm not going to sign in option. I'm going to simply how to add a user here. Okay, if you are interested, you want to do practical, you can do it, guys. Okay, so no problem. Okay, if you have any doubts in that one also, no problem, I can assist you anytime. Afternoon I have a class, so then that's the only thing. So evening you can ask me. Yes, so how to add a one more account. So currently my account is student one. So I want to add a extra user because I want a multiple user, because this is an administrator account. Administrator by default he can do anything. He got all the permissions to work with your computer. Okay, so I have some user, like for example, I have a brother or a sister is there. They want to use my computer. So for them, I don't want to allow everything. I want to restrict certain things, right? Or like that we can able to do it, but only thing is happened in a standard account. So in accounts, there is a two type of accounts are there. One is administrator account, another one is standard account. Standard account having a limited access permissions. Admin accounts is all access permissions. You got a all access. Limited access. What is this meaning of limited access? Just for a thing, okay, is can't change settings, cannot change settings. Okay, he cannot install or uninstall application, cannot change settings, cannot install. Okay, um, cannot add or remove users and their passwords, like that. So just for a 2-3 points only I want to tell. Like he can't get all the permissions. Like administrator get all the permissions. Standard user can open the system, can use the system, can access the application, but cannot. Okay. He can log in and access files. Can access files in drives like that. He can log in, access the files, browse, browsing is okay, works, but he cannot do other things. So cannot do. You have to separate it. Okay, limited access only. One more is there, guest. Guest is not an account, guys. Guest is not an account. It is no password account actually. It's no password at all. It's a guest only. Just very limited access. Like web browsing. Or no access, nothing. No, you can't change, you can't look, you can't add, you can't create anything. No data access. Okay. So remember this one. Standard account, we are going to add it. I am already administrator. So I have to add another account that is become automatically a standard account. Two ways I will show you how to add an account. One is traditional way, that is second one I will tell. First one is our Windows 10 way. Go to settings, okay, and go to accounts, okay, go to accounts, okay. So this is your information. You can see student 1 is a local account administrator. Student 1 is a local account administrator. Okay, camera like this, you can add a pictures. If you want to add a Microsoft account, you can add it, but don't add account here. Okay, so don't add any Microsoft account here. Okay, so if you don't know how to remove it, it is very difficult. Okay, but look at this is a local account and data stores here. Okay, so it's an administrator account. Email and accounts, you can see other options also. Email and accounts, like if you have a Microsoft account or a work account or Office 365 account, Office 365 account, you can add those accounts here. You can sync the settings, emails, calendars and contacts will be synced. Next, sign in options. These are the sign in options. You will get it. Okay, so here look at this. These are the sign in options. So while you are signing into your computer, you can computer signing in by using a hello face. It means face recognition software. Okay, so that is hello. Next, hello fingers means fingerprint. You can use a thumb impression. So you need a camera or you need a thumb impression for a thumb related equipment. That thumb kind of stuff, fingerprinting purpose, camera for face recognition. Also you can use pin, like your mobile phone pin is there, no, mobile pin number kind of stuff, it is there. Secure physical key is there, that is like you can use your pen drive like that, so you can attach a pen drive. The pen drive, the secure key will be in your pen drive. When you are attach a pen drive, automatically login will happens, like a physical security key. Normal password, that is you can change your password with a password. Picture password is you can put your own picture there, so like a group selfie kind of stuff, and you can select particular picture points, like a 3 points like that will be there automatically. It will be login, so for safe security. So these are the sign in options, guys. Regularly we use passwords. Without a password, with a password, for security reasons you can use the password, regular password, it is there. If you attach a Microsoft account, these things will be enabled automatically. So one is like a PIN password, next one is fingerprint, face recognition, secure key, and a picture password. So these are the things are available in the okay, in the sign in option. So what I'm going to do is just alt control. So mouse is out. So go to snip in. I will share this also. So then sign in options also will be completed. Okay. So first, okay, sign in options. Guys, understand sign in options, different ways to sign in.
Yes, sir.
Okay, different ways to sign in. So I'm not doing anything here because I didn't attach any Microsoft account here. So next one is access work account or a school account. So you can add your work related. For example, mine is work account. 70s.com related account. I will attach it like that. Okay. Family and others. Family and others. Family and others is this is the point where we are going to attach. Like you have a multiple Microsoft accounts like family accounts, 10 members in your family, then we can attach their accounts to your computer with a Microsoft account. That is possibility is there. Another one is other users. You can add someone else to this PC. So now adding a Microsoft, adding a local account, secondary account. Primary account is already student one. So how to add a secondary account? So you can go to add someone else this PC. Click here, and because we are connected to internet, it is asking for a Microsoft account. Okay, it will ask for a Microsoft account. Okay, now I don't want to go with the Microsoft account, guys. So then I don't have this person sign in information. Okay, so go to I don't have this person sign in information. Now it is asking to three things. One is use phone number instead. Okay, get a new email address. You can create a new email address. Add a user without a Microsoft account. What it is? Add a user without a Microsoft account. The third option you have to go. I don't want any Microsoft account because it's a virtual machine, and that to second user. Why we need a Microsoft? Okay, then give the username. If required, give the password also. So I want to give a username is student2, and password if I required I will put it, because secondary user, if you need, if you like, you can give the password admin@123 what admin@123. Okay, admin, you can give password also. Otherwise just click on a next, it will be created. Guys, understand how to create a user account?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Now I didn't create a user account, I just closed it. Now the task is what to do? Tell me how to create a, how to add a user. You tell me, I do it. Any one of you, no problem. Okay. Tell me, I'm waiting. I want to add a user, student to user, standard account. How to do it?
Go to settings, sir. Click on accounts
Very good.
and go
This is
to,
my account.
yes,
I'm
sir,
administrator.
family and other users.
Very good. Family and others.
Yeah, click on this one, sir, plus button.
Very good. Because listening is always very easy. By listening, we think we understand.
I don't have any this person's name. Add a user without Microsoft account.
Very good. Now I'll put a username student2. This is my second account. Next classes when I told first account, second account, remember these things. I put a second account, student2. I'm not giving password, guys. So every time giving password is not required. First account is already having password, no problem. Student2, next. If you, it is your wish to give password or not. It is local account is created. See, if you click on it, it is showing change account types. If you click on it, change account types. It is a standard account, standard user. Account type is standard user. You can make them as an administrator also possible. You can make him as a administrator also possible. But I am keep it in a standard user only. Okay, this is how to add a user very easily. Now
Make him guest, sir.
what it is?
Guest.
Yeah, the guest is we don't add a guest here. We have to enable it. I will show you that one. So guys, understand right how to add a user, how to check
Yes,
account type. If you want, you can change it also. Okay, this is part completed. Now we'll go to other part. Is of course you can go to compmgmt.msc or you can directly go to local users and groups kind of stuff like a LUG something is there, but this is very easy to go compmgmt.msc. What I've opened in a run or in a search, compmgmt.msc. Where is this? Okay, this is local users and group. Expand users. Look at this is a local users and group. Click on users. You can see the default administrator is disabled. Default administrator is disabled. The down arrow mark is disabled mark. Even the guest is also disabled. Guest is also disabled. This is user one already created is the administrator. This is the now I created. If you want to create another user here, also you can create it first. Yeah, new user. So in the empty space, user one, user two, in the empty space, I click right click, new user. Someone asking a question here. Okay. Look at here, guys. So I'm it is very big, that's why it is difficult to view. So local users and groups, users, two users are there. Second user we added. How to add another user like from here? Right click, new user, or right click, new user. Like this also you can do it. And you give the username. Okay, you want to give some full name, description, kind of stuff. You want to give passwords, you can give it. I unchecked it, this one, just I unchecked it, that's it. Okay, just click on create. See, I created another user. I created another user from here. Means from here also you can able to create a user. You want to assign a password. Right click, set password. Okay, you can set the password from settings. Also you can set the password from here also. Understand? So it is asking like this, click proceed, give the password, then automatically password will be set. Okay, for your users, any user, you can set the password from here. That is first. Next, if you want to enable administrator, also you can enable it. Guys, go to properties. You have to uncheck this one. If you uncheck this one, automatically the administrator will be enabled. I don't need it because of I have already administrator is there. If you want to enable guest, for example, you are using a laptop or a desktop, Usually some people will come to your home and asking, I want to use your laptop for I want to check my mails. I want to check my mails. Can you give me your laptop? So what to do? What to do? You can't give your main access, right? So what to do? Log out and log in with a guest account. Give the guest account for them, because they should not see the data or things in your system. They can't. They should not change your system properties, right? You can enable it also. So how to enable guest user? Double click. You can see account is disabled. Check mark is there. Unchecked it. Unchecked it. Apply. Okay. Now the guest is enabled. Same goes for other accounts also. You can enable or disable also. See, this is a student 3. If you want to disable it also, you can disable it by selecting this apply. See, I disabled student 3. To enable it, like this. Okay. Guys, understand how to create a user, how to give the password, how to enable, how to disable the users here. Anybody want to create a user here? Tell me, I will tell. No. If you want to create, yeah, okay.
Sir, no, sir.
Okay. Then users are created. Guys, look at here. I created 2 files on my desktop. Originally, these files are stores in this location. So look at this location, this PC. You can access like a click on the desktop kind of stuff. See, here it is. You can see the files. Okay, in a desktop. Okay. Here I want to go to C drive. Original location. It is showing desktop, but original location of desktop is C users. Your username. I log in with the student 1, right? Username, and you can also see like a desktop. So here is a 2 files. Guys, what are the user is created in desktop, documents, downloads, pictures, videos, okay, music files, libraries, okay. The data stores here only. Data, this data of the particular user is called a user's profile data. User's profile data. What is user profile data? Users personal files. User personal files like a desktop files or a document files. Files in the documents. So I created a file in the document. See, it is. I'm going to create a file. The document. This documents are like. Okay, I put a S11. You can put something inside also if you want it. Yeah, it is taking a lot of time. Okay, see, this is a file I created in the documents. Okay, if you want, you can put a picture here. You can put a picture here. You can put a music file here. You can put a videos here. But and originally, the data where you put it there, it stores under C users student name. It stores here only. So I have opened documents. It is showing here only. Okay. So this is the your user profile data. Guys, remember, one user data cannot be accessed by other user. My student 2 cannot access student 1 personal data. The personal data also called as profile data. The user's profile data by default it stores C users under that user name data is there. Okay. Normally I created a user and I log in with user and I created data on my desktop. Now I log in with other user. Other user cannot see or access this data from his account. Okay. So each user having their personal data. My personal data you can't access. Same thing in the same system. two or more users are there, each user's personal data cannot be accessed by other user. Then the personal data or a profile data, stores under C users with that username only. Okay. Now when you see here under C drive, it is showing only student 1, but I created student 2 and student 3 also. Two more users I created. Where is student 2 and student 3 folder? So it is not there. Why? Because of student 2 and student 3 are not at login. Why? Because of student 2 and student 3 are not at login. That's why the profile data is not created. So what to do? You have to sign out from your user. See, this is my student 1. I'm signing out from the student 1. So click on your user. Okay, go to student 1. Guys, remember, what is your first user? What is your second user? First time you log in with one user, right? Note down in your notebook. This is the first time I created this user and this is the password. So when you create a second user, then put a second user name is this particular thing. For me, no problem because I put a name is student 1, student 2, so I can remember. Okay. So this is the first user, guys. Student 1 is first user for me. You have to note down which is your first user. This is second user. You can look at this down, left side down. Okay. So you can otherwise scroll down. So you can find this is the student 2. So this is my second user. And I didn't give in any password. So that's why it is showing sign in directly. So click on sign in. And also I created another user, student 3. It is also showing here. Now currently I'm trying to log in with a student 2. First time I'm logging with a student 2. So when you log in for first time with password or without a password, it will create a profile data. It means personal data under C colon users. It create a personal profile data under C colon users with a student 2 name. Guys, again it will take 5 to 10 minutes. So just relax and wait. I will show you and then we'll disconnect it. Okay. Yeah, while it is going, just I want to tell one point. It is one thing is, guys, I don't know personally list of the people. Once the batches are separated, I know my like a 15-20 members. Interaction is good, but because of 30-35 members, I'm not having much interaction with you. So of course, your guys are understanding and doing. You're doing very well. So like you are understanding and also you're doing and also speaking. You're asking questions. That is a very good thing. Okay. So I want to ask a favor, that is, are you ask really all everybody, because someone is giving an answer does not mean 100% everybody is understanding. Yes, if anyone is not understanding, please tell me. So I will explain. I'm not leaving any a person like a 30 members are there, for example, 29 people are understanding, one person is not understanding. Even though you are a very important guy, you are a not understanding means you're also very important. You should ask me, I will explain again. Okay. Do not think someone is understanding, so I didn't get it. It's okay if I ask, people will laugh at me. Even though it is a very small point, you should clarify. That is your duty, guys. You should ask and ask me again, so then I can able to explain it. Okay. If you leave everything, okay, if you leave and at starting only you are telling like sir, like let it go, and end of the class, if you are asking again, I can't show you. Like if you ask me how to install operating system, which is we done already, then it is not good. Yeah, again it is asking privacy settings. Yeah, you want to do privacy settings, you can do it. If you want it, you can do privacy setting also. Yeah, I done no because like this. Accept. Yeah, we got a screen. I log in with a student 2 user account. Where is these two files are there? Why I'm not able to see the two files here? I didn't delete it, right? 2 files in my desktop. It is not showing here. Why?
For accessing
Because
from
it,
sir.
It is in student
it
1
is
desktop.
student
not in
one
student
data.
2
That's why.
desktop. Okay. I log in with the student 2. The data in the desktop is in the student 1 desktop, not in a student 2 desktop. Again, the profile data, the one user data cannot be accessed by other user. One user profile data cannot be accessed by other user. So this is the C drive, users, student 1, student 2. This one is created because of I logged in. For first time user is login, automatically profile data will be created. This is student 2. I can access my desktop data, documents data like that. Okay. You can't access student 1. It is asking you don't have a permission. Of course, student can one can able to access because administrator, one can able to access because administrator can able to access anyone, but student 2 cannot access other profile data. Okay, so forget about it. Okay, so review it. I can access my data, but I can't access other users for personal data. So understand, guys, personal data and profile data kind of stuff. If in case I create a data like this folder, SD2, in SD2 I'm creating a file, okay, a text file is ES2. In that one I'm writing I am student 2. Okay, save. You know, when I create data in the C drive, this data can be accessed by any of the users, student 1, student 2, student 3, student 4. Any user can able to access. Any user can able to access the data. Any user can able to access SD2. Any user can able to access SD2. But this data, which is I will create. So if I create a document here, for example, I create a document here, ES2 document. This file cannot be accessed by any other user. Student 1 or student 3 cannot access this particular file. They can't access this particular file because it's my personal file. It is stored under C users and my username data is stored here. This file cannot be accessed by student 1 or a student 3. I created data under C. This file can be accessed by student 1 and student 3. So that's the difference, guys. Profile data and common data. Okay. I'm creating some file on the desktop also. You want a file like just to. Okay. If you go to the S1, then also you cannot able to. If you go to S1, so I sign out from the S2. If you go to S1, then also you can't see the S2 data. Okay, the guest is not showing here, but it actually should show guest here. Okay, student 1 having password, so I'm logging with password. Yeah, this is last, guys. Okay, so I will close it. Okay, I want to see the profile data and how to log in with the other user, because we added a user. That is very important. How to add a user. And next, remember, yeah, you see these files are showing here. Where is the S2 file? And also you can go through this. Okay, documents S11, which is created by student 1 only, but it's not showing other files. You see, SD2 can be accessed. See, the file can be accessed because it's a common data. You can't access other user profile data. So student 2, see, you don't have a permission. You don't have a permission. Okay. Understand, guys? Profile data, personal data, and this is public data. Okay.
Sir.
Okay. So
Sir.
that is the. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, if that leave it about the data, so I have installed one software which is related like Teams or meeting or anything.
Yes.
Now user student 2 need to access like meeting on he have a meeting. He able to install again or he able to access which we installed in the user one.
That's actually very good. Whether we have a time to explain or not, no, I will try. Okay, so yeah, paint. Entire system is become slow. That's why. Yeah, very good question actually. I will explain your question and then we'll try to get that answer. Okay, I have a two users. One is student 1, student 2. Is a admin in generally. Okay. When you are installing application, sometimes it will ask an option, sometimes it is not. So what is that option? I will tell you. Okay, for all user or for current user. When you are installing an application, it will ask these options. Usually you install a Python, it will definitely ask. You want to install for all users, means for S1 and S2 also. If you want to install for a current user, it means for S1 only or S2 only, like that. Currently which user is login, like that. Okay. So for example, you select for all users means application is in your PC under program files. Application will be in your PC under program files. Actually, that's a good question. Under program files or program files x86 application stores under program files or a program file x86 can be accessed by student 1 and student both users can able to access. Okay, for all users. If in case you are installing an application, what are the user it is, for example your US1 or S2, when you are installing you selected a current user only, current user. It means application maybe stores in program files or in your personal storage, like here it may store here, or app data kind of stuff. It is not showing those kind of stuff. Hidden items, see users student 1 app data, local or roaming, local. See, these are a personal application for student 1. These are all personal application for a student. Not at anything is installed. That's something Microsoft default it is coming. But your application stores in this location where users, username, app data, local or a local low or a roaming. You can see that applications here. Okay. These applications are your personal application, which is you don't share with the other user. Okay. So you are login as a S1, you install application as a current user. So S2 user cannot access the application generally. Okay. So you have a multiple users. You want to allow all users to access the application, then install. That time you have to use for all users. Okay. If you don't want to use, if other users cannot use your application, so then you have to use for current user only. Okay, it depends upon the licensing terms also there, so you can use like this. Actually, that is very good question, because user wise I have a 2 users or a 3 users are there. So when I install some application, if I put for all users, any users any user account login, so all users can able to access the application.
Sir, if we
current user
keep in
means
C
other
drive
users.
also, we can access now, sir.
Yet, which one?
If we keep in C drive, we can every user can access that application.
While
sir.
you are installing application, data
We should
is okay,
install.
but while you are installing application, it will ask that option. It will ask option for all users or for current user only. Sometimes it won't ask. It depends upon application. Sometimes by default it is for all users. Sometimes it is not. So like that, you have to manage the application per user application. Okay, so that's about your user. Okay, a lot of things will be there. Like of course, you can restrict the access of user. For all users you install, but particular user you don't want to access. You don't let the user to access. You can use some app locker or a application service restriction policies there. So app locker policies there. Using app locker, you can able to restrict the policy. What I said, app locker. App locker. Okay, this is app locker introduced in Windows 7 only. Okay, so it is a group policy. Won't work in home editions, works in pro and enterprise editions only. So using this, you can able to control access of user access control. You can restrict it. Okay. If you want, you can try to install a Python. I will tell. You want to see that option. So download a Python. Okay. Go to Python website. Go to downloads. Windows. Download this option. Downloads installer 64-bit. Download installer 64-bit. Okay. .exe file will be downloaded. And drag and drop, or you can access from here also. You can, there is a Edge browser is there. Make sure internet is connecting. You can download from here also. Download and install. While installing, just install. While installing, you can observe that option for all users or a current user only. Okay. So you can change for all users automatically. Path will be changed, and you can disconnect it. You can close it just for a option watching purpose only. Otherwise, you can search how to install a Python. There you can, in the video we can find it. Guys, once you're done with work with any computer, better shut down. Better shut down. Normally, when you are connecting to the internet, so compulsory check to update and security. Okay. So we can't stop the updates directly. We have to stop the update services. Okay, it is saying device is missing important security and qualifying fixes. It is showing install now. So either you download and install like this. It is an optional quality update available. This is a regular updates. So you can click on install now. Okay, and it will ask for a reboot or kind of stuff, update and like kind of stuff. So just click install, let it install, then shut down your PC. So click here, power off, power, and you will get a shutdown option. Click on a shutdown. Don't put a sleep, don't put a restart here. It is restart purpose. It is shutdown option is there. Okay. So once it is done, then you can reboot or a shutdown, whatever the option you wanted to do it. Don't click on the cross marks directly. It is not, I feel it is not good. Okay, so it is. Okay, don't select all these options. Okay. If you have any doubts also, you can ask me. It is installing. I will shut down this PC after this one. Otherwise, what happens? So when you are seriously working, the updates will block your access, the speed of access. That's why I make it like a, yeah, it's okay. Just go to install it. Okay, like that, like that. That's it, guys. That's it for today. Thank you. Any doubts or